why, that's fighting well.
Here we go again.
It's on, it's on.
It's on. First blood for Craig. So here we are. London, no North Wales. Tasker and Craig there. Donk's on the way. It's about 5:30 now. It's well before as you can see. It's all rocky today. It does fill up. It ends up being about 15 foot deep there. We've got my other mate Don coming in. He's brother-in-law, I believe. We're all going to fish across this wall. We're after anything and everything. Got the whole squad here. My strategy after losing a big fish last night are these big sausages, which combined of squid, lug and bluey. Made them all up earlier. We fished here a few times before. My mate Tasker there has had a nice bullos. I'll show you now. I've had bass, little codling, doggies. I've had a bit of everything from here, but just see what happens. But it hasn't filled up yet. You can see the rocks. But another hour or so, we'll be chucking in. See how we do.
We're just making some ribs. Yeah, going to turn round.
He's on. So far, he's nearly broke his finger in the scissors. He's hooked on my rig. So all rods are in now. Craig at the end, Tasker, me here, Donk and his little one. How many rods? We've got 8 rods between us. We got to get something. We've got 8 rods. If not,
come on.
If not, we crap. Come on.
I'm not sure if I caught your line then. Not sure.
Did you have his line then?
Might have had it. Might have had it.
First blood for Craig. Hey. Whereabout is it? Let's come and have a look.
Doggy.
Cod, isn't it?
Doggy. Little doggy. Little doggy. Killed up, look.
Yeah, it's a doggy.
Get in there, boy. Oh, not flanked, anyone. Not flanked.
Let's have a look at him. It's a start. Well done, mate. Go again.
Oh, why? That's fighting well.
Here we go again. They're moving down towards us, Dunk, anyway.
Yeah, that's fighting. Oh, it's spat me.
No!
No, it spat me.
Off.
Oh, no, it has. Unless it's coming towards me.
You could see. You
Come towards you. Yeah. Light on if you can. No, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
Doggy. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, no. It's a big. You got it, man. There you go. Oh. Hey, why? Get in there.
Here we go.
Go bite that as well, yeah?
Go on, Tasker.
On the that was just a whole lug wrap, so I've got probably 3 lug on that. I've also doused that lug in like a mackerel juice as well. Bought from a local tackle shop, Roach on Sea. Yeah, lovely little doggy.
Good too, mate.
Still at this time of year, you know, it's a blessing, you know. It could be a blanket, it could be a whiting. It's not spotted, you know. It's nice size, yeah.
Right, we're around 2.5 hours before now, still early.
It's stuck on me hook, Clive.
Donk's just had a cracking. What happened, Donk? I'll get it on the video. He just had a cracking bite, lifted the butt of his rod up, took his uplink and everything.
That's £30 uplink. It's just strictly both hooks straight off.
I lost a couple of really big fish here last night too. Still, like I say, 2.5, 3 hours before he's just had a whacker. His rod's gone over, the butt's come up and it stripped him. Could be a good session here. Could be a good session.
Hopefully.
Still another good 4 hours fishing.
Alright, we had that doggy before as the tide was coming in.
Yeah.
Obviously it's just looking in over the rocks now. So we've got about what, 2.5, 3 hours till high. Yeah, still slow, but
We'll have it. We'll have it. Let's have a look at that one.
foul up himself. Have some of that.
A little rockling.
Live bait that.
He's up perfect for live bait as well. Like little catfish, aren't they? Nice one. 4th fish of the night. whiting. Well in, Dunk.
Yeah.
Greedy little buggers they are. But he stopped the blank. Fish number 5 of the night.
Whoosh.
Get him back. Be free, my little one.
Yoo-hoo.
This is what that whiting just took, something like that. I'll fish it on a pulley. Big hook in the bottom, little hook at the top. Hangs like that. But yeah, that's what that whiting just took. About as big as itself. Right, it's 2 hours before I know. I was just saying to Tasker here, last night, the best bite to come, the best action was an hour after I won it.
Yeah, an hour after, yeah.
An hour after, so that's 3 hours time for the best action. I hit a fish last night on one of them big cocktail baits. That's what it is. Right out there by the pier, about 100 yards. It was fighting really hard, got it in the side there and it come off. I think it was a cod, but can't be sure. It was definitely a fish type thing, bass or coddy anyway. I think the best fishing's yet to come. Donk's just said he's had a couple of good bites down now within the last few minutes. So, and he's just had a knock as well. So yeah, fingers crossed. We should have a few more fish. We've already had like 5 out, so happy days. Where are we at? Don't think there's anything. Is that? Oh yeah? Is that a whiting? Or a little cod?
Very healthy, whatever it is. I've got someone else's rig.
Somebody's rig there.
That's been on there for ages, that.
Oh, it's a dead fish, isn't it, on
dead
somebody's
fish on
rig?
someone else's rig.
What the
Oh, it's been chewed up and smashed, look.
It's not even on my rig.
is that?
Right, if anybody fishes here, do you recognise it?
That's the monster that got away.
Look at that, that's an old
Yeah, it's
rock
rusty.
that as well, look.
Tasker! Ah!
Am I hooking its mouth though?
But it's dead.
Yeah, but has it been ragged by
has that
something?
been
Why
smacked?
I've
Yeah,
been on
mate.
Like something could have hit. Yeah, it's a fresh one.
He's
What
still
you?
moving his head, that's only just, he's just moved his
See,
jaw.
that's my hook. That's my hook.
He's been ragged by something, mate. Look
So
at
you've
the
hooked
teeth
it
on
and
that.
something's had it.
What? That's it.
His liver's still moving in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alive. It was alive.
Yeah, look at his
It's been
eyes, look.
smashed on there, isn't it?
On the way in.
Strange.
What?
Interesting. Maybe there's some big predators out there. It's a little one, isn't it? Another whiting. It's going to be a whiting first now. So what's happening here then, mate?
So after Craig having that bite then on that whiting, I thought rather than waste that whiting, I'm just going to send that
It was
out
already
like
dead
that.
anyway when it was
It
biting.
was gone. So it's a question of what the hell was that out there. It's probably a big eel or something like that. Like, but you know, with teeth like that, you can see the reminiscence of the teeth mark there. Yeah. See it? A huss, yeah, could be a huss.
You had that big huss from here as well, haven't you?
Yeah, the big one.
Here goes the whiting. Send it, mate. Dunk on the pier.
Still going.
Just landed.
Red, whiting on the prow.
Nice pen rod there, like a Shimano, but not.
But better.
One doggy and 3 whites.
Another whiting. Size of that whiting? Fucking hell. Might be worth measuring that. It's a cracking whiting, isn't it? Right for it. Banging whiting that, mate, fair play. I think we're in again.
Oh, one's just fell off then on the wall.
What was the 2 on, was that?
There was 2 whites and then fell off.
Nice size whiting, aren't they?
Yeah, not bad.
Nice spot, yeah. Theo's got something. Don't know if he wants to show us yet or not.
Trying to get the
Little whiting, mate. So now, everybody has caught. Well in, mate. Which is all that matters. We've all caught. Happy days. We've all had bites. A few have been bit off. A few's got snapped. It's been a bit up and down. I've landed on the pier. It's all, I've put a lead on the pier and nearly killed somebody. I always land on the pier, I do. So yeah, it's all good. because of the occurrence that keeps happening with a whiting, I've set a new rig up for a live bait, just waiting on one of the boys to catch a small one. Big whacking hook, just a running lead. So obviously when the fish runs, it just peels it off, doesn't move the lead. Obviously I'll have the drag set loose. Seems to happen every time. Last year when we was here in the winter, you had I think it was a big cod at a whiting.
That was just something into whiting.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was bringing a whiting in and something smashed it. And Craig's had something attack his whiting. So literally something always has a go at a whiting here. So I'm just waiting on one of the boys to catch a little one. I've already caught a couple, but they're a bit big. I only want a little one. And he's going to be chucked out live just down here. It's about 15-20 foot there in the side now on eye. It does come right up. And we'll see what happens. But there's definitely some bigger fish about. But can we get them?
There's your bait, lad.
Yes. So Don got me my little whiting. Click him down by the rock. Set the ratchet on the reel. Now viewer discretion is advised. This is how I've seen people do it on YouTube. So they go straight through the nose bit. And hook him like that. Ready to go. See how we go. All we're going to do is drop it down here. We're not going to go far with this. Not going to go far at all. Just a little flick. Down there. Keep the rod low. Just going to set that. Nice and loud that as well. Reel into it so it touches it. And we go up to here. Wouldn't it be nice, eh? Let's do it.
It's got no eyes.
It's got no eyes.
Zombie whiting. Oh God, I've got a fucking mask. So it's got no eyes.
It's got no eye. What? Trust you to catch the blind fish? That's weird, isn't it?
Blind leading the blind.
It's another one. Smashing them whiting. It's about 45 minutes till high now. It has been a bit quiet, but from last night we realised about an hour after when it turned, we started to have the better bites. So, you know, still time. Is it? We'll be there in a sec. Let's see what this is. That's splashing a little bit, whatever it is. I don't know. It's a husk, no? Doggy, yeah. I thought it was in something different then. Nice one though, mate. Nice fish. We definitely in. Don't look like it from here.
It is.
But you're holding the rod, so I'll take your word for it.
Oh, it's coming in, it's kicking. Little kicks there.
This is something splashing. Is that? You could have guessed, we could have guessed.
It's a whiting vest.
But a fish is a fish. Well, I've just had this little bugger on mine. That's what my bite was. Brilliant. Doggy for me. Oh, it's only a doggy, but I'm happy with that. Cracking bite. About an hour after high tide now, and as predicted, the bites are coming. Well, it's got a bit quieter now. A couple of lads that was there have gone. Donk's still here and his lad Theo. Tasker has gone stalking around there somewhere. Here he is, he's coming. He's up there somewhere. He's got a big bait over there. I've just had that doggy. Got a couple of bites left to chuck out. Give it another half hour or so. I've had plenty of fish. We hadn't showed you half of the whiting and that's come out. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. We enjoy a bit of sports, like so. We've had some good fish from here in the past, but looks like just doggy and whiting for now. But we'll have another half hour, and you just never know, do you? You just never know. Well, that's it. No more fish. We fished a couple hours after packing the last bit of gear up, had a tidy up. Plenty of doggies, loads of whiting, loads of bites. Everybody caught. good fun.
We
So
had that crazy one as well, didn't we, with Craig, with the big bite out of that white too.
yeah, it's
That
good
was
fun.
a hell of a bite out of that as well.
Loads of police and sirens up there. Loads of couple of them chasing around there. Landed though, the place to be. But yeah, we'll see you all next time. We'll be out fishing again soon. Adios.